Hello, beautiful souls. Oh boy. Wow. It has been a very eye opening last week or so. I can't remember when the last time I actually made a video was, but I've been anchoring in calm and peace. And I know that we had a major timeline shift right before the election in the United States. Um, Craziness. It was like this major timeline shift and expansion in consciousness that came in around the same time. And a lot of people were like, whoa. And it's funny, because like I was talking to a friend of mine and she's like, what's wrong? What's wrong here? Everything, it's like they're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Everybody for the last several months is like November. Something bad is going to happen, something big, something, whatever. And I'm like, wait, with a timeline shift like the one that just happened, nothing that anyone said, predicted, or prophesized is going to happen in the same way. Because how that stuff works is that, yes, we can guess the future or, use our psychic, whatever, to tell you about your future, considering that everything stays the same. You stay on your same trajectory. You make the same kinds of decisions. Your consciousness doesn't change. Do you get what I'm saying? But when we have these shifts like this, anything is possible. And so this last week has just been magic. I know for me, I just kept hearing even before this election, anchor in calm, anchor in peace, right? Stay grounded into Mother Earth and centered into your heart. Meditation was like, my team is like, meditation is crucial right now. Like, don't skip out on it just because you're busy. Like, it's for whatever reason, I don't know exactly the grander reason why, but yeah, I just tried to stay grounded. And what I noticed is that whereas a lot of people were very scared and frightened for the future, I'm not. I was able to look from this backed up angle lens and see the larger picture of what's at play. And I mean, yes, I'm in the United States, so we have this whole political thing happening, and that's what I mean, though. Like, it is happening here, it is happening everywhere. A lot of people are they're just starting to see that society has been framed in a way to keep everyone as slaves. I'm going to say worker bees, right? Slave is a bit of a strong word. However, what a lot of people are starting to see now is that once you buy into it, and I mean literally, once you buy into it, you get the job, the hourly rated paid job, and then you buy your house or you buy your car and you start buying things and you're taxed on these things, and then you pay property taxes on the, even if you pay cash, right? You still pay property taxes. And you pay, and then you have to have insurance for these things that you buy. It's eye-opening to see how all of this stuff has been created to pad people's pockets. Is it for me? I don't know. I don't believe that the whole idea of this was not to be for me. However, how it's showing up right now, plus with inflation and all these things happening, I'm like, holy moly, my car insurance went up. All of my insurance went up. All of my food went up. And I do buy organic produce, organic dairy when I can. And I try to buy grass-fed meat, but holy cow, I am just like, whoa. I'm I the other thing I was going to talk about on here, besides the rising of the prices, which is almost the same thing as increasing the temperature, right, on the pot and bringing it close to a boil, right? Because we are all feeling that. We're all feeling that, hoping for some relief in some way, shape, or form. But the other thing, and I've talked a little bit before about, how I've been starting to make my own laundry detergent, make my own dish detergent, make my own this. I switched from a lot of chemicals. Well, what I'm realizing on this journey of awakening, the higher my vibration gets, it's almost like the more sensitive my system gets. And I can't be around these chemicals. Like, I get sick. Like, even eating some processed food makes me feel sick. Like, I used to be able to do it every once in a while. Heck, when I was asleep, I could do it all the time. But now I can tell, I can feel it. I'm tuned in. Even wearing like polyester, can't have it on my skin. I have to have something natural on my skin. Or I get rashes. And I know some of that might be a purging from within. However, what I'm noticing is all of this stuff that's fake, that's plastic, my body, I am rejecting it. And I'm seeing this whole thing of promoting consumerism, and I am not buying it. I wonder if you are feeling the same. I wonder what you're noticing. Are you noticing more and more of the societal expectations and how those have absolutely nothing to do with you or your best and highest good? Or even if it's something that you are passionate about or want to do? I'm just noticing a lot more. Oh, and like the other thing, I've had some more people drop out of my life, which whatever. I'm like, so I was in the shower yesterday, which a lot of my really brilliant things pop in the shower. I get downloads in there. And the message was, so these misunderstandings, which I didn't even know were happening, are being created for my best and highest good. These people that say they're my friends and they show up in, it's like the wolf in sheep's clothing. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I get that people come in and out of lives for reasons. And so I'm open to it. But it's weird. Recently, I had somebody come in and then they came out. Well, they went out as fast as they came in. And then yesterday I was shown why. I didn't even know there was a misunderstanding until my team told me yesterday. And it's weird because, it just feels weird to have these misunderstandings, not even know that they're happening in the moment, be shown them later, and have my team be like, no, 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 no. This was orchestrated. That person was not your friend. And the other thing I'm noticing is that I'm triggering a lot of people, like not intentionally. Like even the things that I'm doing and the things that I'm eating and the people I'm doing things with, when I just say what I'm doing, it's not even, that even just that for some people is triggering. And so I've noticed this we're being given messages for the people that we should be spending time with and the people that are dragging us down. And that's, I mean, I've had that message come in before, but not as strong as this. So, for me, I've been spending a lot of time alone, just with my kids. Noticing that I'm only going to put in a certain amount of effort into a new relationship, friendship, whatever. Like I used to be all in. Of course, I was a great friend. But now I'm kind of just like, nah, I don't have it. I don't have it within me. And what I realized, I was like, well, geez, what's happening? Well, no, it's not anything, that I'm doing. We're either resonating in a similar frequency and vibration or we're not. And you can't fake it. And you can try and you can try. I could try to see and spend time with these people. But like I said, there will be some inevitable misunderstanding. There'll be some triggering, something happening. It is fascinating. And as a lot of us are, our vibrations are going up as we are shedding more of this density that was inside of us, we're having a hard time relating to the earth people who aren't awake, who just don't have any real spiritual connection, like to themselves. And so, whereas I used to be able to hang out with those people, I'm having a really hard time now. Like it is not happening. Like even if I intend it to happen, something will come up. And I'm just like, okay. Orchestration at its finest. So what my team showed me was treading water. We've been treading water for some time with all of this intensity. I mean, I could say since like March, with very little breaks, at least for me in my life, just test, really hard things coming in, losing people, people dying, and me having to step into roles I don't really want to, but I need to, and I will. But it's like, okay, it's time to take a really good look at what I'm doing and spending my time on. And so as we are expanding, everything in our life is shifting. Everything we want to do, like on the daily, like all of the activities, that's all changing. I know my team always, the treading of the water. So we have been treading water for some time now. And, when you first start treading water, it's easy, no big deal, but the longer you do it, the harder it feels. But if you have somebody come up and try to grab onto you when you've been treading water for a while, you can easily go under. And that was the whole picture, the framing that my team was explaining, how we're not able to spend time with people that are going to try to siphon our energy right now. Even though a lot of us are like energy powerhouses, and I am, but I can't right now. I can't be that for others right now. Not with all of the growing and the changing and the shifting that's happening for me. Anyway, I can't believe it. The end of the year is going to be here before we know it. And just keep diving deep within yourself. If you're like me, I've been noticing I've been getting triggered lately. That's always about me. Always about me. always something I need to see within myself. And what is it? And what is it tied to? And so it is this thing of going back to when can I remember the first time, the last time that I felt like this? And try to figure out what it's attached to and be willing to let it go once you see it. And whether or not you choose to keep these people in your lives that are continuing to trigger you, that's totally up to you. We all have our own reasons for relationships. But like I said, the energetic match is mattering a lot. You're resonating or you're not resonating. And I know for me, for some reason, I am rubbing everybody wrong right now. So I don't know what it is. If you watch this far, I'm surprised. I don't know. It's very interesting times right now. Anyway, I love you. I love you. Keep doing the deep inner work. It matters. You're going to see you're freeing your own self.